Okay, so this is going to be a little tutorial on two fronts. One is starting the Spitfire, which has changed a little bit, and taking off. Let me just adjust the position. Good. Okay. So, first thing to do, we're going to close the door. And I'm going to lock it to cut down engine noise by pulling the canopy. So the first thing to do is set the electrical system here, which is the battery on, magnetos on, and while I'm here I'm just going to set up the radio and the radiator flaps. That's the electrical system and extra bits done. Now we're going to set up the fuel system. So the main fuel tap on, we're going to set the pressure on and bring the mixture up, allowing the flow, and while we're at it we'll set the propeller, otherwise you won't be able to take off, and that's from full feather to a decent angle of attack. Now we're going to use the wobble pump and keep an eye on the pressure lamp. There it goes out. One more. Unlock the primer, and now I'll prime it until I'm told otherwise. Primed, it says it's primed. So take the guards off and start. And then we go. What I didn't do there was set the throttle properly. So whilst it was starting, I pushed that forward. So now we're good to go. I'm going to go to the end of the runway and we'll look at the takeoff sequence. But it's not really a sequence. We'll look into that. Okay, so the trick to not having a bad takeoff, let's put it that way, is to make sure that the spade grip is not at 0 position. You need to pull it back about 5 degrees, but really any non-zero value will do. So I'm just going to pull it back a little bit, and I'm going to take off in that situation, in that setup. So let's just taxi forward and we'll get up to 2000 RPM. Then after that I'm going to get ready to push the boost through to 4 or so. Right now we have, this is where it all can go wrong. A bit bouncy, but at least it's straight and not so bad. Not brilliant, but not so bad. A little bit more rudder control needed. But the main reason I didn't just go left or right at that point was because of keeping the wheel down at the back, because of the spade grip being back. Now just about the right level. Pulling off the speed. Nice and tidy. Not a bad landing, actually. There we go. goes. That is Southampton Airport there. And that's the end of the video.